Hello everyone and welcome back to GodSaw's Turnbuckle, and today we are here with some more predictions, and we will be predicting the Saturday night's main event, which of course will be John Cena's final match. As of right now, we do have 4 matches on the card, and honestly it's going to be kind of interesting to see if they're going to be attempting to move stories forward with these matches, or if it's just going to be a set of exhibition matches as they were kind of alluding to beforehand, because it's all going to be WWE main roster people versus NXT slash TNA wrestlers as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play off this particular night. And then, of course, you do have the final match with John Cena and Gunther as well. So it's, like I said, it's just going to be one of those things where, are they planning on moving stories forward, which you could kind of see them do throughout the night? Or are they going to kind of go the route of these are kind of more exhibition matches for people to be able to see? Well, not just for people, but more people to be able to see someone like a Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Sol Ruca, Femi in some way, shape, or form than they had before, because obviously not as many people watch NXT as they would the main roster. So we'll kind of get into everything here. This was made on Monday night. The first match I'll be going through will be AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, the WWE World Tag Team Champions, going up against Javon Evans and Leon Slater. And oh boy, this has the potential of being match of the night if they decide to let them go out there and just showcase everything that they can do. And you also have a potential of something down the line, if WWE is going to allow for it, where maybe we can get a match in TNA for the X Division title between AJ Styles and Leon Slater as well. Like, you have the potential of setting up stories for further down the line, or maybe we even see Leon Slater defend that title, maybe on an NXT show, and somehow AJ is involved in that. But I do feel like they have that potential of setting something up here. And again, like I said, I feel like with all these matches, they have something potential to be fully set up for down the road. Maybe not necessarily with the people involved in some cases, but this would be one of the cases where I feel like they can actually start something and continue on with kind of the stare down that they did at TNA's Bound for Glory with AJ Styles and Leon Slater. In this match, I'm going to go with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to pick up the victory in this one, hopefully to set up that match down the line. This is probably more of me wanting to see it. I want to see AJ Styles versus Leon Slater before AJ, retires himself. So that's kind of just why I'm probably going that route. And also, this is like, hey, this is a good spot to go ahead and get this set up for down the road as well. And it'll be a good showcase match for everyone to see. And up next, it is going to be Bayley going up against Sol Ruca. And let's just go ahead and say, like, right off the bat with this particular one, I was ready to come in here and say that this was probably a match that Sol Ruca was probably going to win. Bayley is very much an established veteran, has been doing a lot of work with NXT people, everything on that side. Something where you would definitely say, if they're going to be putting over an NXT talent on this show, this would be the match to do it. And I was all ready to come out here and basically say that for this entire thing until Tuesday night, when they did the bit with Sol Ruca and Zarya, where basically they had been in an infighting area for a little while. They had been friends and they've been kind of fighting, not like to the point that they've had matches or anything like that, but more argument side. And then they made up, and then Sol Ruca wanted Zarya to be in her corner for her match against Bayley. And that just, like, is, again, if they're going to be setting up stories on this particular show, there's a way of doing it right there as well. Because it does feel like that they've been going the route of a Sol Ruca Zarya split, and also them having a feud down the line. This is probably the spot that they would end up doing it now. And you can do it on, technically a bigger stage to go along with it as well. So, like I mentioned before, I was ready to say Sol Ruca was going to win this match. After seeing that, I'm like, I think Bayley's going to win this match. So my pick is going to go ahead and be Bayley for this one. We'll see how everything plays out with this. This is the one where I would probably say it's more of a toss-up with everything. Maybe even the Cody Femi match as well. There might be a bit of a toss-up to go along with it as well. We'll get into that in a moment. But I'm going to go with Bayley on this one. And up next, it's going to be Cody Rhodes going up against Femi. And again, this has the potential of being a really good match. Femi's been doing great down in NXT from every match that I've seen him. And it's just been one of those things where you watch him, you understand what he is and how good he is at it. And I feel like Cody Rhodes is going to be able to showcase that in this particular match as well. Oddly enough, with this one, again, I feel like this is a potential for them setting up story. I don't feel like you're going to get a clean victory with this one. I do feel like you will get somebody who will win this match. I just don't feel like it will be a clean victory. And I'm going to go with an aspect of Drew McIntyre coming out there and furthering his feud with Cody Rhodes and costing him this match. And I'm going to pick Femi to win this one. Now, I could be completely wrong with that, but it feels like a spot where they could do that, and you can further some story down the road as well, because you're clearly sticking with this Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre thing for a little while longer, so it's definitely going to lead into another match. Why not have Drew cost him this match against Femi, and Femi getting a massive victory out of it as well? And up next, it will be the main event of the night. It is going to be John Cena going up against Gunther. And of course, this is going to be John Cena's last match. I think the big aspect behind this is whether or not they're going to do what they kind of did with Sting in AEW at AEW Revolution, where they had him going out a winner, or are you going to go the route of the traditional wrestler is going away or retiring, this and that, and they're going to put the next guy over on their way out? Now, I did like the whole aspect of the story that they kind of set up this on the Monday Night Raw, where Gunther is basically saying he's going to make Cena give up. Basically, he's saying he's going to make him tap out inside of this match. Which I don't necessarily see them going that route. I do see like this match ending in a submission hold, but I feel like it'll be more of a Cena pass out or something along that line. I feel like this will be one of those matches where nobody's really going to get involved in this particular match. There is that possibility that, you know, based upon how they've built Gunther and everything like that, and you can honestly say that him losing the match would not even cost him anything in general. Like, people would still be, Gunther would still kind of have his prestige or his aura around him, even if he loses this particular match to John Cena. But I do feel like they're going to go the route of Cena putting someone over in the end, in his final match, everything to go along with that. My pick is going to be Gunther. More than likely, it's going to be a situation where he's trying to make John Cena tap out or something like that, but Cena will end up passing out in the end, giving Gunther the victory. So yeah, my pick is going to be Gunther. So that is everything for Saturday night's main event. That is coming up on not January, but December the 13th of this year. And go ahead and feel free to leave your predictions down in the comments below. Also, like the video if you so wish, and subscribe to the channel if you want some more wrestling content over here as well. And with that being said, I hope you all take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your day.